This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. We are in downtown Atlanta in Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Start us off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. He'll start at the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake with both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Back to throw. It's Jackson. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
He breaks free. First out and more. He's still running. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They're going to the air in the first play. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a shotgun run call. To get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, it's play action. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Toss it to the back, running left. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, and especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll give it to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Breaks an open space. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. That's caught. It's Anthony. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red red zone stop. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
The Razorbacks line up with a first and goal. And they'll get him down that time. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line, and he scores. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So it's Arkansas in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second and short. And here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Running back with the football. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. Over the middle and incomplete. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Running back has it on a screen now. Gets into space at the 50. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Bringing pressure. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. Got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Paging George P. Burnell.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Grant behind the line. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Snags with the throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's caught. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
Caught behind the line. It's Anthony.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st from there. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Bishop. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Yellow Jackets hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go inside the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The defense produces 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. Throwing for his running back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Great patience here by the quarterback on this angle route. I think the linebackers had great depth. It looked like an easy completion. Unfortunately, the running back just drops the football and misses out on a big gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 10.
They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Arkansas.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Smith. Breaking free at the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught in the backfield. It's Maddox. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good. Position to start here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Anthony. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
standpoint, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. And they hand it off to the back.
Breaks an open space.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for 6. Oh, the pass is picked off. Past the 40. Past the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Off the play fake on first down.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
It's another deep shot.
The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So, first and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. Back to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Hill.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Moves out of the pocket.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, his defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. Out on the back end, they're locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so.
Touchdown, Razorbacks. They finish off the scoring drive.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Tight end goes in motion, using his legs. It's Smith.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on fourth down. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down. Looking to throw the football. That ball snagged for a completion. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. And the Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the first play of the drive now in the 25. Pounding away with the run game. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Ready, set.